Like, there's absolutely no reason. I'm gonna try to share this video. Keep it going. Okay. So as y'all see by the title of this video, we are I need to do a public apology to the public. This is my this is actually my fourth time trying to do this video for real, because I attempted to keep the first one going. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it unprivate, because I didn't get to say anything for real beyond what I just said. I tried to take it to Facebook, and Facebook wasn't, the Wi-Fi all of a sudden wants to act up. It wasn't acting up before I decided to go live and do this video. So, you know, yeah, but we still gonna get it done. I need to publicly apologize. I normally would try to wait until some people come in here, but per the record, we're not even gonna wait. We're just gonna go ahead and get started. I need to apologize because, as y'all can see by the title of this channel, it's called The Power of You. This channel is stemmed from my book series. My book series is also called The Power of You, and my book is called Make Up Your Mind. It's a mindset book. Many of those who are subscribed to this channel are also supporters of my book, those who purchased my book from me. I hope all who purchased it read it, but I know at least some have, and they really liked the book. They were really motivated and inspired and encouraged by that book. So the reason I feel like I need to make a public apology is because after getting that book and seeing what the content of that book is expressing and teaching, I fell off. I fell off and I fell hard. As I stated a while ago, I ran into a situation that knocked me back quite a bit. Actually, I ran into a series of situations. So first, my daughter got diagnosed with epilepsy. My mom was already insinuating that she was autistic. I was not just automatically gonna go for that, but after she got diagnosed with epilepsy, like 6 months later, or a little bit over 6 months later, I went ahead and accepted the fact that, yeah, she's also autistic. So then during after the epilepsy diagnosis, I had a run-in with CPS, which I've already addressed in one of my previous lives a few lives ago. So if you want to know what happened with the CPS situation, or where CPS came into play, go look at my other lives. But yeah, so the CPS situation came in and kind of stirred me up a lot and knocked me off of selling my books and so on and so forth. You want to know how or why, go look at the other lives. So that kind of got reeled in a lot, which had me dipping into my savings to sustain us and attempting to make investments that was going to, you know, bring in passive income. And so in that process, I got scammed. If you want to know about the scam, go look at my other videos, because I've already talked about it. But the problem is, and what I'm apologizing for now, is because I let that CPS situation stir me up the most. And then the autism thing, the autism and epilepsy situation, I'm already a very protective mom. And so when that situation happened, it was even more so like I don't want to have anybody else watching her, which is really for the good, because the where I was having her be watched at wasn't somewhere that I can trust anyway. But it kind of made things more difficult, and I let that bring my mindset down. I let it stir me up and affect what the progress that we were making. And so I went into a very deep depression again, and at the same time I was dealing with the combination of that depression and anxiety. And so again, that's no excuse. I could have made other decisions. I could have um used my mind, because I have a very powerful mind, and I have a very strong mind, and I have the ability to get myself out of situations, as I've done before. I've proven that I can do it to myself and to others, but it just, the situation was heavy. And so what I'm apologizing is not that I got knocked off, because you get knocked off sometimes. I apologize because I let it go this long without getting back up. Now I have gotten into a better situation, as I stated before, but it could have been a lot better. And I'm coming back now. I'm coming back to now. I've gotten back into listening to my mentors again, staying, getting myself back focused. And so yeah, I'm getting back into my focus. We're gonna get things back together. And I actually also manifested this in a way. Unfortunately, I manifested it because when I was in the house, I was doing a lot of contemplating and thinking about whether, I feel like something is in my eye, on whether I should do videos. I was trying to think of content for this channel, and I was thinking about the direction I wanted to go on, and how I wanted to get people to see what I be trying to tell everybody. And part of what I was thinking was, should I put my, like, show them a day in the life of a homeless person, or show people a day, like how, kind of like how Samuel Leeds and a few other YouTubers have done, where they go, they put them, they not by a long shot, they actually seem to be living a whole lot wealthier life than me, but they put themselves in a extreme impoverished situation and show live on video how they get themselves out of it. But they do it in a quicker time than I know how. They do it in like a week or so. But I wanted to demonstrate, like, put myself in a situation, but I was thinking doing it hypothetically. I wasn't, when I was having it in my mind, I wasn't envisioning myself literally like being in this situation for real. I was envisioning myself like maybe making a choice to not access what I had, and to instead pretend like I didn't have it, and to gain it again. But instead, sometimes, see, that's where your mind and your words are very powerful, because even if you don't say it, sometimes it can still come true if you think about it enough. And apparently I thought about it enough that these things started happening that led me to it actually being the reality. And I wasn't prepared for that mentally or emotionally. So yeah. But now, since we are here, I get to show you guys how to do what I've done before. And yeah, y'all gonna see it in action now. I did not want it to be a real life situation, but it is what it is, because maybe this is what people need to see. This is how it needs to happen. I should have been recording it the first time. I really didn't want to be on camera in that situation because of the place mentally that it can put you in. I understand, and that's what I kept trying to tell people. A lot of people that I do speak with, they keep telling me, well, you don't understand this and you don't understand that, and so on and so forth, especially when I was in my house, or when they don't necessarily know these circumstances or whatever. They constantly keep telling me what I don't understand, and I keep telling y'all I do. I really do. I understand a whole lot more than people could imagine. Um, so yeah, now seeing it from this perspective, seeing me coming from living how I'm living now, coming from before having this bus, sleeping in my car, you know, traded my car for this bus. That was the first major step. And also, not only trading my car for this bus, but this bus does not belong to me, but it does belong to me. I don't own it, but I control it. And I be trying to tell people these things, but people be thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. So, now we're gonna make things right. Yeah, we're gonna make things right. So, what I did when I got this bus, I own a business. I actually own businesses. But yeah, I apologize for the internet connection up all of a sudden. It's you have a reason. But Muffy, chill. You're doing too much. But so the other thing that so I own the business that incorporates other businesses, and those are also within a trust. So I don't own anything. Um at this point I understand, I comprehend the value of never owning anything. I don't plan to own anything. Um a lot of people who may become to listen to me or learn from me may not comprehend that yet, but I do aim to eventually get you guys to comprehend that. Also, if you're watching this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. Share this channel and like the videos and comment. All of those things are free and they help with the algorithm. They help this channel get monetized, which allows me to afford the time to continue to create better content for you guys. um I will be doing, I have a surprise for you guys. I know I said that a couple of times before, and things didn't work out the way it was supposed to have worked, the way I had planned for it to work out. But we definitely have a surprise coming for you. It's actually already on the way. It should be here by tonight, so I probably will be letting you guys know about it tomorrow. That is the goal. um but if even if it's not tomorrow, it most likely will be tomorrow. So make sure you stay posted, turn on your notification bell so you won't miss out on that surprise, because it's a good one. But yeah, I just wanted to come and make sure I, set the record straight and get things straight, because I know how it's been looking. I stopped posting for a lot of months, like 7 months. I was not posting anything. Um, it would have been easier had I known that I could go live now on my phone. I did not know that I could go live on my phone now. Because before, when I tried to go live on my phone, it let me go live like once or twice, and then YouTube made this rule where you had to have a certain amount of subscribers in order to go live on your phone. I could only go live on my laptop, and per the situation, that's not all that easy for me to be able to use my laptop. So now that I know that I can go live on my phone, that makes it a lot easier. The difficulty is with all of these glitches that keep happening. It's frustrating. It's extremely frustrating. And the other thing, that's the other part of that's a part of what I'm apologizing for, because I get frustrated. I get really frustrated, especially with this technology and with this system. And I apologize for my baby, because I hope y'all can hear me. But she doing her thing. But yeah, I sometimes my emotions do get the best of me. And so in this journey, you are going to see real life. I'm going to allow y'all, I'm going to finally let y'all in and let y'all see in real life, real time, that I am human. I have real emotions. I go through ups and downs, but I also still have a lot of information that I can teach people from experience. I'm not just speaking off the top of my head or saying things that I've never done before, I've never tried. When I try to tell people stuff, it's because it's stuff that I've researched, studied, learned, and done, or am doing. And so now y'all get to see. So this isn't really, unless y'all have any questions. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to give y'all some chances to ask me some questions before I cut the live off. Make sure y'all share this video as well, so we can get some more people in here. And if I need to reiterate anything, I will. But share this with anybody you think that could possibly benefit from what I'm saying, what I'm talking about, because I be trying to tell people I have learned so many things that allowed me to map things out to where generational wealth can be created. Generational wealth is being created on my end right now. It may look like I'm working with nothing. Muffy, sit down. It may look like I'm working with nothing, but there's things that's happening behind the scenes that where I make my money work like they're my employees. Muffy, not right now, baby. Let mommy talk, okay? But yeah, I treat my money like my employees. So, I'm not gonna say that I'm the best at it yet. But I'm doing some things that a lot of people that have been around me, that are from my communities, are not aware of how to do. A lot of people their money comes in and it goes out faster than it comes in. In the situation that I'm in, if I did not know what I know now, there would be no way I could survive. There would be absolutely no way that we could survive. I would be on the corners, with the sign like other people are doing. And I don't knock them, because, you got to do what you got to do. Sometimes that is where you got to start. But, me knowing what I know now allows me to take the very minuscule amount that's coming in and to make it work for me instead. So I'm very good at being a penny pincher, for one. And I had to learn how to accept help even when I don't want to, because I don't like asking anybody for anything. I really don't. It really does something to my pride. But sometimes that's another thing that be messing with me emotionally. But you have to set that pride aside sometimes and accept help and allow people to help you. Even sometimes the people who don't really want to help you, or you know how in the Bible it says God will take something that's meant for evil and use it for good. There are some people who may help you with negative ulterior motives. They may be helping you and just to get information and judge you, or so on and so forth. If that's what you if that's all you have, then take it. But just make sure you take it and use it make it grow. You get what I'm saying? Use it and plant that as a seed, so that it can grow, so that will be temporary. And that's what I'm doing right now in the situation that I'm in right now. I get very little income coming in. I get less than $400 a month. I get less than $400 a month of guaranteed money. And that's not, I say guaranteed very loosely because it's not really guaranteed. That's from child support that I did not apply for. My mother applied for while I was on my deathbed. That's less than $400 a month. But the way child support enforcement and the games that they play, the way they work and the games that they play, they don't always send me my money. They still owe me money from December. Back in September, they had to pay me money that they owed me since May. They owed me over $700. They finally paid that to me in September, and now they still owe me money from December. Do I expect them to send me that money? No, they're not gonna send me that money unless I go up there and raise hell again. And I feel like constantly doing that with them? I don't. I actually was planning on turning that off in January because I'm not with their games. I never wanted to play their games, which is why I never put myself into them. But since I do have it coming in, I'm going to let it stay on and use it as a stepping stool. And once I get to a sustainable amount, once I get to a point where that money is making me enough money to sustain, I can cut that off and let it continue to grow. That way, and I don't have to deal with. I can cut them out. There's nothing else other than that. There's nothing else beneficial coming from that. Her dad is not around in her life. He doesn't even call to check on her. He doesn't call to say hi, how she's doing, how I'm doing. He doesn't. There's no interaction whatsoever. Even when I attempt to call him, I think he might have me blocked for whatever reason. I don't know. But that's not the topic of this video. But the point that I'm making is just to show y'all actually where we're working from, where y'all are seeing me coming from. I'm in a really low place right now. Better than where I was before, to a high level, because I actually own this without owning it. You get what I'm saying? So nobody can take this from me. So nobody can rightfully take this from me. So, and then even if I was to get rid of this, I would be getting rid of it at a gain. There would be a gain to the business, which would be able to provide something better for us. So there's growth in that as well. The funds that I have coming in from the child support, I take majority of that and I invest it. It's not much at all. If you listen, I'm gonna let y'all ask the questions. I'm not even gonna try to answer the questions without y'all asking, because I want to see you guys interacting, and I want to actually answer questions, the specific questions that you guys want to know. But yeah, I invest those funds and that way it has money coming in and it constantly grows, compounded. When that money grows, I take that growth and I reinvest that growth as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and when that money starts growing to the point where it's so a certain amount coming in where it's enough for me to live off of, then I'm going to live off of the growth, and I'm going to let the money keep growing. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get the money growing to where it's more than enough for me to live off, so I can take like a portion of that, the growth, and still reinvest a portion of the growth and live off of the rest. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, getting my head back in the game, getting back into my meditations and manifestations, and so on and so forth. I got to get this space together and organized enough so that I can get back into my yoga, because that's something that used to help me a lot. Every day, every rising, 5 o'clock in the morning, I would wake up and do my yoga and meditations. By 8 o'clock, I was out working. I would come back, let her take a nap, and go back out and work, and then come back. Any day that I did not wake up and do my yoga and meditation before I left, those were the days that I had bad days, and quote unquote bad days. And then I would go back and do my yoga and meditation, and then all of a sudden the whole day would turn around. So that's something that I know was working for me. And I got too complacent. I got too comfortable once again. And then things happened that I had not continued to work to prepare myself for those downfalls. So we're going to do this again, and we're going to do this with you guys watching, so that you can see it live and in action. And we're going to go ahead and cut this video off now, because somebody is turned up. Somebody is too turned up. Yeah, that's how you do your meditation. Yep. Come on. You want to do your yoga? Yeah. You gonna do your yoga? So, see, I just got a notification showing that the surprise is... Hold on, did it say it's delivered? Did it say it's delivered? Oh, they changed the delivery date. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I said it might be here. Well, it says today. By tonight. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut this video off. I thank you for the couple of people who did come in and check us while we're live, and stayed in and listened for a little bit. I appreciate you guys. Do not forget that part of your appreciation to me for putting this content out and making so much effort to be consistent, even though it be difficult. So the way you can show your appreciation to me for putting this energy out and doing my best to educate people with the things that I learn and spread that wealth of knowledge is by subscribing to my channel, turning the notification bell on, liking my videos, sharing my videos, and commenting so that it will help with the algorithm to let YouTube know this information, and to allow us to get monetized so that we won't be just putting this energy out for free. See, energy does not recycle itself where energy goes. Energy has to come in like a light bulb. I was just looking up last night, perpetual motion devices, and they're saying, girl, sit down. She done jumped out of her skirt. Perpetual motion devices. They're saying that perpetual motion devices don't actually exist. Eventually, that energy will run out, unless something else intervenes to add energy back to it. That works the same with us as people. sometimes we expect people to continue to be able to continue to have the same energy and keep on growing, whether whether anybody put energy back into them or not. As I keep on saying, I'm human as well. I'm not simply human. I don't narrow myself down to the simplicity of being human, because I am infused with divinity. But at the same time, with that being said, let me say that. See, I'm still practicing with my words as well. But with that being said, I get drained. I get exhausted. I get overwhelmed. So it is helpful if even a couple of people give a little tap to put some type of energy in. So liking my videos, subscribing, commenting, that fuels the energy sometimes. That is helpful, and it lets me feel appreciated. It helps me to feel appreciated. Sit down. Hey, sit down. It helps me, even if it's just to help me feel appreciated. So yeah, when I feel that when ones feel appreciated, then it's encouragement. It acts as encouragement and a burst of energy to keep going. So yeah, that's kind of what has led to the months of not posting and the very sporadic posting as well, because it's very discouraging when you feel like it's just your energy is being wasted. But we're not gonna let that be an excuse. We're gonna do our best to keep on going and keep on pushing. I'm not gonna make any guarantees, 100% promises, because again, I am human, and sometimes I do need to take a break and refuel, especially when energy is not coming back in. That being said, everybody have a great and awesome and beautiful day. Stay up, stay love, and most definitely stay safe. Peace.